There is a tiny object in the universe. It is amazing, bluish, greenish, very beautiful, shaped oblong spheroid. As the name suggests, it wanders the planet. The planet Earth is full of human beings, microorganisms, bacteria, lichens, banyan trees, elephants, blue whales. The list goes. The small rational creature, Homo sapiens, exploits and destroys the beauty of the nature. It hurts, and the planet cries for help. The music from the springs, the rivers, the mountains, the forest, the insects, the animals, everything is destroyed. Do we want to preserve it? Do it right now. Time waits for none. Mr. Green, what is the largest living organism? Is it a blue whale or was it a dinosaur? Your answer probably wrong. Yes, it is. It is wrong. In fact, it is a fungus. Covers an area of 2,000 acres in an American forest. Are you wondered? Source: Witness History. Good morning. This is Shine Matthew once again. Lesson number 2 of Geography. Forest and wildlife resources. Topics: flora and fauna in numbers, its classification by IUCN, factors of depletion, results, conservation, types of forest, community and conservation. The planet Earth is with immense biodiversity. Ecological system is complex with humans and living organisms. Ecosystem is created by plants, microorganisms, and animals. The systems improve the quality of air, soil, water. The role of forest as producers, the largest rainforest in the world, the tropical rainforest of Amazon. Amazon got its, do you know the fact? Amazon got its name from Roman barriers. Biodiversity, wildlife, cultivated species, creates a kind of multiple network of interdependencies. Earth is unique. Regions are unique. Uniqueness of plants and animal species. India, one of the mega biodiverse regions in the world. 8% of the total number of species is about 1.6 million. May be varied. Integration of all living and non-living things together create our ecosystem. 81,000 of animal species, 47,000 plant species, 15,000 flowering, endemic. 10% of India's wild flora and 20% of its mammals are threatened. Many are critical, the verge of extinction. Cheetah, pink-headed duck, mountain quail, forest-spotted owlet. Plants like Maduka insignis, mahua, Hebadia heptaneuron, a grass species. Many have been lost. 79 species of mammals, 44 of birds, 15 of reptiles, 3 of amphibians are threatened. Endangered plants, 1,500. Plants and vertebrate animals, extinct. Extinction rate is 50 to 100 times. Vanishing forest cover. Forest cover in India is about 79.42 million hectares. That is about 24.16% of the total area. Dense forest 12.2%, open forest 9.14%, mangrove is about 0.14%. The state forest report says there is an increase in dense cover, 3,775 square kilometers since 2013. But everything is getting destroyed. Senator, we have to be careful. The greenish planet we want to preserve for our survival, our existence, in a peaceful manner. Avoid greedy nature and selfish nature. Categories of existing plants and animal species. This categorization given by International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, IUCN, formed in 1948, GLAD in Switzerland. Conservation of Biodiversity members 1,218. Categorize species into 6 groups. Number 1, normal species. Number 2, endangered. Number 3, vulnerable. Number 4, rare. Number 5, endemic. Number 6, extinct. Normal species, its population is normal for survival. Cattle, sal, pine, rodents. Endangered. in danger of extinction. Survival is difficult. Many negative factors. Black buck, crocodile, Indian wildlife, Indian rhino, lion-tailed macaque, Shanghai, brown and deer. Vulnerable. Population got declined. Moving into endangered categories. Blue sheep, Asiatic elephant, Gangetic dolphin. Rare species. Small population. Moving into the endangered and vulnerable category. Himalayan brown bear, wild Asiatic buffalo, desertic fox, hornbill. Endemic, found in particular areas. Isolated. Andaman teal, Nicobar pigeon, Andaman wild pig. Neither in Arunachal Pradesh. Extinct. Not found in areas they may occur. Extinct from local area, region, country, continent, or the entire planet. Asiatic cheetah, pink-headed duck. Asiatic cheetah? Yes, the world's fastest land mammal. Acinonyx gigantus. From cat family. 112 km per hour. Identification mark is long teardrop-shaped lines on each sides of the nose to mouth. Found in Asia and Africa. Declined due to destruction of habitat and prey. Declared extinct in India in 1952. Which are the negative factors of depletion of the existing plant and animal species? Number 1, resource obtaining, directly or indirectly from the nature, forest and wildlife. Wood, barks, leaves, rubber, medicines, dyes, food, fuel, fodder, manure. Number 2, Indian forest clearance during the colonial period. Expansion of railways, agriculture, commercial and scientific forestry, and mining. Number 3, agricultural expansion. The Forest Survey of India states 26,200 square kilometers converted into agricultural areas. Number 4, tribal belts, especially northeastern and central India. Shifting cultivation, a kind of slash and burn. It's generally known as jhum cultivation. Number 5, colonial forest policies. Promotion of favorite species. Enrichment of plantation. Commercially valuable species. Promotion of teak monoculture in southern India. Or replacement of Himalayan oak and rhododendron forests with sheer pine plantations. Some scientific names. Amazing, isn't it? It's Latin terms. Oh, very difficult. Sheer pine got scientific name Pyrus roxburghi. And Himalayan oak, Curaceous leucotrichophora. Oh, difficult. Just leave it. Number 6, large-scale development cleared 5,000 square kilometers for river valley projects. Narmada Sagar project alone, 40,000 hectares of forest regions being cleared in MP. Number 7, mining. The Bexar Tiger Reserve in West Bengal, threatened by dolomite mining, disturbed natural habitat and blocked the migration route. Number 8, grazing and fuel wood collection. Number 9, the conflicts for minerals and other resources. Other factors like habitat destruction, hunting, poaching, overexploitation, environmental pollution, poisoning, forest fire, inequitable consumption of resources and differential sharing of responsibilities. Overpopulation, isn't it? Yes, it is causing 7 billion. Oh, the planet is full of human beings. Especially in third world countries. Do you know, an average American consumes 40 times more resources than an average Somalian. Luxury is life, resource poverty in some regions, and resource rich, plenty of utilization in some other regions. In India, richest 5% consume, then poorest 25%. What are the results of these factors? Yes, it's not healthy. Set results. Number 1, biological as well as loss of natural cultural diversity. Number 2, losses have increasingly marginalized and impoverished, especially indigenous and the communities which depend on forest for their food, drink, medicine, culture, spirituality. The fact is, 70% of surface water bodies polluted, 40% mangroves wiped out. It's very strange. Number 4, women bearing responsibilities. Fuel collection, food, water are the basic needs. Burden of women increases. They have to fetch at least 10 kilometers to collect water. Serious health problems, negligence of home and children, serious social implications. Number 5, severe drought, deforestation induced flood. Number 6, poverty, a direct outcome of environmental destruction. So conservation is important. Forest and wildlife for the improvement of the quality of life. Conservation preserves the ecological diversity and our life support systems, especially water, air, and soil. Preserves genetic diversity, plants and animals. Agriculture to be done in a traditional crop varieties. Fisheries to maintain aquatic biodiversity. 1960s and 70s, conservationists demanded national wildlife protection programs. Many measures taken by the government. Number 1, 1972, the Indian Wildlife Protection Act, protecting habitats. Number 2, All India list of protected species being published. Number 3, programs for protecting population, banning hunting, legal protection for their habitats. Restriction, trade in wildlife. Number 4, national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. Number 5, central government projects like Project Tiger, Project Rhino, Project Kashmir Stag, and some other species being included. Crocodiles, fresh and salt water, the gharial, Asiatic lion, Indian elephant, black buck, chinkara, the great Indian bustard, Gondwana, snow leopard. Number 6, intensive measures, even for the protection of insects. Number 7, in 1980s, Wildlife Act included butterflies, moths, beetles, dragonflies. Number 8, 1991, plants were added for the first time, stating with 6 species. Do remember, Nodavana, a special consideration, a special stress to be given to Project Tiger. 1973, the number of tiger population, 1,827. It is reduced. It was reduced from 55,000 at the beginning of the century. Poaching, shrinking habitat, depletion of prey, growing human population are the most important causes. Trade of tiger skins and usage of bones in medicines. It is mainly Asian countries, Nepal and India, home for 2/3 of the tiger population. 5 targets, or poaching and illegal trading. The project launched in 1973. Initial stage, in 1985, its population got increased. 4,002, 4,334 in 1989. And 1993, it got dropped to 3,600. 39 tiger reserves in India. Area goes 32,137.14 square kilometer. Some of the national parks being introduced. Corbett National Park, Uttarakhand, Sundarbans, West Bengal, Bandhavgarh in MP, Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary in Rajasthan, Manas Tiger Reserve in Assam, Periyar Tiger Reserve in Kerala. Now the classification of forest. Forests are classified into 3 groups: reserved forest, protected forest, and unclassed forest. Number 1, reserved forest, more than half of the forest. Most valuable areas: Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Maharashtra, Jammu and Kashmir, Andhra Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Kerala. Protected forest, 1/3 of the total by Forest Department, forest land protected from further depletion. Areas: Bihar, Haryana, Punjab, HP, Odisha, and Rajasthan. Number 3, unclassed forest, forest and wasteland by government and private agencies. It is mainly seen in northeastern states and Gujarat. Now, what is the role of communities in the conservation of wildlife and plant species? Forests, home to traditional communities. Local communities and government officials are struggling to conserve it. Some of the initiatives. Number 1, Sariska Tiger Reserve in Rajasthan. Villages fought against mining under Wildlife Protection Act. Number 2, Bairodev Dhakab Sanctuary in Rajasthan itself. Alwar district covers an area of 1,200 hectares of forest. Villagers declaring their own set of rules. No hunting prevents encroachment. Another important organization formed or movement formed in 1970s in Uttarakhand or the Himalayas. Chipko movement resisted deforestation, community afforestation with indigenous species, traditional conservation methods, developing new methods, ecological farming. Number 4, farmers and citizen groups formed some non-governmental organizations like Beach Bachao Andolan, Integri, and Navadanya. Diversified crop production without using synthetic chemicals. These are NGOs intended biodiversity conservation, organic farming, rights of farmers, seed saving. And finally, number 5, in India, Joint Forest Management Program, involvement of local communities. In short, it is known as JFM. Local communities plus forest departments, management and restoration of degraded forest. Odisha passed the forest resolution for first resolution for joint forest management. JFM defends on formation of local village institutions, undertake protection activities, land managed by forest departments. Members of the communities get intermediary benefits. What is the lesson from here? Reconstruction. Local communities to be involved. Local communities at the center stage in decision making. Economic and developmental activities to be people centric, environment friendly, and economically rewarding. Thank you.